Good morning, friends and fellow flyers. Shout out to my friends in town here, BurnsvilleWireless.com. Good morning, guys. They've sponsored us last year in some non-official STEM events. So shout out to NC Wireless, Burnsville TRC. Had some good coffee. Well, yesterday I done a sand release and got all my parts out of the pieces. I hope you, if you tried the sanding your parts out, taking your time, because if you rush that process, it might go and make a mess. Now, the rules are that you're to build with the wood that goes in the box. If you ever break your AB part, order from Gillows, order what would go in the box, and you're fine. Just don't special order. Don't go to the hobby shop and get lightweight competition wood. But if you do make a mistake, then just contact the Gillows manufacturers and just replace the parts that you have damaged and get back on the project. We're not being hard-nosed around here. We want you to be able to finish your model, and if anyone was to do a model without doing a contest and you broke your pieces badly, then of course, where would you get them? You'd want to go get you some more parts, just as long as it's what went in the box. This is how this contest goes. I've got all my parts cut out. This kit looks like it's going to build out very lightly, and I don't sand in the notch. Oh yeah, that's one thing I'll bring out, is I don't try to cut a notch. I sand a notch. I have glued some sandpaper to my piece of scrap here, and this now it has sandpaper on it, so that the pieces that needed a notch, that need these notches, can you see the notches? Yeah, there they go. I'll line them up on the plans and then take out the notches that are needed. But instead of trying to use a X-Acto or scalpel, I use a little sandpaper on a piece of scrap and just hold it with my fingers here and just lightly sand it away. Don't force it, you break it. Just take your time and let just a little bit of weight of the sandpaper. I like just going in one direction, not back and forth. Just push and then push, then push. And it removes it cleanly, makes a nice clean notch. And I do not put any of my notches in my wing until I'm building the wings. It's hard for me to get the notches in line. I'll have one up, one back, one up. Even though I'm laying them over the plans, I find out over the years I've noticed that I'll get the notch not perfectly lined up. So I'll wait till I'll put my wings together, so that when I've got my wood down, then I lay it right over the area that I want to go, and then I can take my pencil, hold it there, give it a little mark touch with the pencil so I know, sand it, and then I'm going straight in as I build the wing. Guys, this is going to be a lightweight. I'm really excited about my Typhoon. Even though it was a die cut kit, it feels very light, so I'm very excited about. I'm thinking this is going to be a good weight. Jump on here, have my coffee this morning. I've got my AMA mug, but I've got it full of that's a big cup. That's a big cup. So we've been using it for holding parts. But anyway, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Don't spend all your day in the shop. Don't try to do all this in one time. You're going to burn yourself out on trying to do the hobby. I like coming in to the shop, working 45 minutes to an hour, and then call it a day. This model should go together in about 10 hours, 10 to 15 hours, taking your time. And yeah, you can push it and do a lot quicker. You use CA glue and go a whole lot quicker. But why? We got time. We got time. We're trying to take our time so that we're using this as a learning experience. Okay. What do I need to say for this video? I hope I've said enough. Just take your time, sand out your notches. And some people like to leave everything in the wood. I don't know what you call these pieces. I think they're called spurs. The part that holds. I've still got my wheels that are just printed on. They didn't cut them off, so there's some areas there that I'll need to cut out. When I was little, that's how I got the kits. They was just a balsa with everything printed on it, and you just had to cut every piece out. So what we'd do is we'd cut as close as we could to the line, and then take sandpaper and sand everything down to it. It would make a good clean model, just sanding everything to the line. When you, yeah, I'm talking about how old I am, right? Showing my age, telling my age. Anyway, guys, thanks for being a part of this Build Off, Fly Off, and keep a building. Have fun. I'll see you on the next one. I won't be making a video on Wednesday. Wednesday's our group day, so I go into McDonald's. Nope, excuse me, Burger King, and that's where we have our meetings on Wednesday morning in Yancey County here. The group meets at Burger King for breakfast. Those that want to get together and have a cup of coffee and maybe a breakfast biscuit or something, sit around and chew the fat a little bit, and then according to the weather, decide whether we go to the park or whether we're going to go over to the gym and fly around. Anyway, we've been flying mainly indoors. But these days are really warm, so flying out the park's a little nicer. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Bye.